Now I do want to point out another type of commitment, and that is going to be the creation of the subcontract. So even though I've purchased the air conditioner, I still need to have it installed. So we're going to come back to our Commitments tab and click on Create Subcontract. Now you're going to see that this is going to interact very similarly to our purchase order. However, it's a little bit different and has some different workflows. So let's pick our plumbing vendor. You'll notice here there's a yellow exclamation point, and that's indicating that this particular vendor has expired compliance. Again, we can utilize this type of information to drive notifications throughout the system in order to let the correct person know that they need to get that updated compliance from the vendor. Next, you can see this is going to interact very similar to the purchase order. I can come in and add rows, or I can simply click Add Project Items. I'm going to do a lookup on my project, and then it's going to allow me to drill into a specific project task and cost code. So I'm going to pick my plumbing fixtures and equipment, which is associated with my subcontractors, and I'll add the lines and close. Next, I'm going to select a unit of measure. I know that this is going to be an hour. And we'll say this is going to be 30 hours at $100 per hour, about $3,000. You will see that on the subcontract, this is automatically calculating the retainage based upon the settings that I have for this vendor and project. We also can associate, as mentioned, this with a particular change order. In this case, we had not, and we can associate this with specific compliance for a vendor. To keep things simple, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the hold on this subcontract, and then you'll see the next workflow for a subcontract is to enter the billing against it. When I click on Enter AP Bill, this will take me right into my accounts payable bills and adjustments, and it's going to pull in that data from the subcontract itself. Of course, if there's any differentiation here, then I can account for that. We can also account for taxes by assigning a specific tax code to this vendor or this specific bill. I'm also going to attach a copy of the bill in this case. So we'll just drag and drop my air conditioning bill right onto my Acumatica bills and adjustments screen. It is asking for a reference number, which is a required field if I choose for it to be. So we'll drag and drop that bill, and we'll see that then attach as a file right here in Acumatica. I can access it by clicking on the files and then drilling into that PDF right within the system. In addition, we can use Acumatica's accounts payable document recognition to drag and drop that PDF and have it automatically recognize some of that detail for the bill. In order to post this back to the project, I'll simply remove the hold and release it. And then again, we'll be able to see these costs actually reflected in the project itself.